You probably know about the Euro Cup this year. I mean, you may not understand most of the rules about soccer, or football they call it in European and across the world. I'm going to explain most of the basic rules. The size of the field matters about the age of the person or leagues. It's smaller for little kids and larger for major players. The ball, there's three types of balls. There's number 5 ball, which was for probably junior high to majors use, or 4 or 3 does not matter, for it's just 8 different ages use a smaller ball. There's also there are many rules that can affect the game, like a trip, a push, or even a tackle. Just hitting someone is a foul in anywhere. I will be telling just some basic things you'll understand, like the corner flag is where the only time that happens is if it goes out of bounds over by the other end. If not on the other team that is defending the goal hits it out, that it would be a corner kick. If the other team that's trying to score hits it out, it would become a goal kick. So the goalie is able to kick it out. And when you have it on the corner flag, there's a corner radius where you can put it anywhere there where you want to kick it, so you can bring it in for a goal. The only other rules is you can use any other body part except for the arm. The only arm and hands are the only things you cannot use while you're playing. Only the goalkeeper is the only one inside the box. The box he can use his hands. There's the 6 and the 18, in which the 6 is the goal yard, so you can kick it, and the rest is for him. The touch line you can see here and here. It's a major fact now. The touch line is, back in the day, if someone kicked it out of bounds, you had to race to touch the line and you would get the ball. But now it's just whoever kicked it out is the other team's ball. And we consider it is a throw-in, which you have the ball in your hands and you over your head and you have to throw it in instead of a kick, because it makes it a little more easier. There's one thing that most people do not understand about soccer. It is called offsides. I will demonstrate a little bit right here, in which there's usually 4 defenders. We'll use them as X, and we'll say the O's is the other team. The way how people do not understand is the last defender that's in this line. We'll say this is the line of the last defense. If the ball is played through them and this player is behind this line, that is not considered offsides. If this player receives it, it's fine. But if he's past them and receives the ball and past the line before he kicks that ball, that was considered offsides. So that the whole team, or the other team, has an unfair advantage in that way. There are many fouls in which you can, if it's a rough play, you get a really rough play is a yellow. You get 2 yellow cards, and then that's a red, and you're out. Or if it's a very bad foul, like almost like a threat, you get a red card, and you're immediately sent off. If you get slapped in the hand with the ball, that's still considered a foul. But anything in the box that's a foul becomes a PK, or known as a penalty kick, in which it's where it's the 10 yards away from the goal, in which only one player gets it. The rest of both teams has to surround the box through the penalty area, the D, or is it called, has to be behind the D or the goal box, and the keeper has there's a one-on-one chance to 50-50 for him to save it, or it goes in. Most of the many things is there has to be 11 players for each team. Also, the goalkeepers have to have a different jersey to notice how they are standing out, so that there's no confusion between handballs. Also, all the players must have the same jerseys or the same t-shirts to be the team recommended for it. I hope this will help you know more about soccer and what you've been watching on for the Euro Cup this year.